Okie dokie, here we are, guys. I'm back again with this book, yeah. The Fern Cotton Happy Journal. So we were, I feel like Jack and Ori. Showing my age now. Right, we went on to the entry, the last one was, the 5th. Stepping into this new year with the excitement of turning fear into adventure. I mean, yeah, I've written about motorway driving and being nervous, all because of my abuse that went on when I was driving. Whenever I went behind the wheel, I used to scream and shout, and I'd pull over at the side of the road, an absolute quivering mess. Times where he would run basically the car down to no fuel whatsoever, heavy footing it and making it drain all the fuel, and I had to, basically dump me on the side of the road with the car, and he disappeared and I was left with a car on my own. So that was scary. So yeah, all things to do with the car have been really, really frightening for me. So it's trying to sort of flip that on its head and try and turn it into a positive, I think, more than anything else. Turning negatives into positives from domestic abuse. So basically that's what I'm going to try and do. I mean, yeah, it's hard. I'm not going to pretend that it's an easy thing. And it is really, really hard because when I've had 5 lots of it, one after the other, and the last one for me was the worst. Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely attempt a few of these things. They are going to be. It's good to see a positive side of things out of this, and determination to flip everything and to keep everything positive and woo, yeah. Okay. And then Friday, I did a this week journal, where the entry was basically for the week. It could be things to do. It could be for tomorrow, for the week, for the whole year ahead. And I thought, well, at the beginning of the journal, I've done one for the year sort of thing. Although I'll review that, and it probably will be that a lot of those things will be zipped down and onto something else. So yeah, it was basically looking forward to paying off the final of one of the white goods, the £20 when the money goes in, woohoo! And then that'll be paid, so it'll be one less to worry over. And then putting money aside for my home help and the window cleaner whenever he decides to turn up. He's about as reliable as a bus, I tell you. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. One of my cats, Luna, she's jumping around all over the place as normal. And this one's deciding to copy her. And he's already got onto the work surface in the kitchen, which he's never done before. And now, look, he's working up to getting on that shelf. And then he'll be up there and all my ornaments and stuff. I'm really, really nervous. Ooh. Cat, you scare me. You scare me. Right. I can't look. Right, get back to the book. Back to the book. Positive thoughts. Maybe he won't do it. Oh, God. I'm scared. He's watching. He's looking. He's copying everything she's doing. She's like the one that's teaching him how to do stuff. Okay, so things to do this week. Take the tree down. Well, the tree is down. The candy canes are still outside, but hey, the tree is down. Whoa, one off the list. Tomorrow I'm going to phone up the vets to book in a weigh-in for these two to see when they can get their weigh-in, to see if they are ready for going under the knife. And hopefully they might calm down just a little bit. Fingers crossed, eh? Unpack a box in my room. You've seen a vid maybe that I did of my room, which I admit is a mess. Boxes in there from when we moved. I've not been able to sleep in my bed because my bed is too small. Oh good. She's jumped down off there and he's followed her, so I'm like, oh, I can breathe now. Yeah, so I've unpacked a couple of bits, which is great. Some bits are just sitting on the floor, but at least they're out of the box. Yeah, stay here. Stay here, kid. There he is at the minute, thinking about it. Okay, so this week I want to get the car cleaned inside, as it's not been done. I mean, we moved well over a year ago now, and before we moved, it's like the car was used for tip runs and all sorts of things, and obviously moving and mess and things ending up in the car that you wouldn't normally put in the car, and so yeah, it needs a good clearing out, a decent hoovering through, proper valet, so it's going to get done at some point this week. Need a I was trying to read what I said there. Need a care plan with carer and cleaner, etc. Because I haven't quite I've sort of sent a message to my care person to see how she is, and no response. So I don't know what's going on. It's very weird. She was all lovely and everything before Christmas, and yeah, very strange. It's just like she's traded me in for the cleaner. I don't know what's going on. It's very weird, but I'm going to have to sort this out because I need to know what's going on. And then I'm going to order this phone for my mum and dad, their final bit, so they can have a phone that works upstairs in the bedroom and cordless. So that's going to be sorted this week. Right, yesterday was Saturday, 7th. Okay, so you're a week into the new year. How is this new start making you feel? Write down your honest emotions here. Well, I'm £1 in credit with the gas and electric. It's only £1, but in credit. Hey! Oh, these energy prices are just getting stupid. It's crazy. I mean, it took virtually all of my money of last week just to pay off the gas and electric, and that's with this 66 quid that the government's giving at the minute. Is crazy. Absolute madness. Got rid of items with bad memory linked. Yeah, there's still a couple of items that are here. But there's a couple of pieces of furniture now I'm looking at and I'm thinking I want them gone. Bad memories. Yeah, they've got to go. I come across some head torches in a box. These are things that my ex used to use all the time, and it's just like looking at a ghost, seeing these things. It's only an object, but it just brings back horrible memories. And I'm like, I just want them gone. I know that one of them works. All this time later, it's not, it's like weird. It's like my son's got a battery operated toy that's like, 19 years old now. And I pressed it and it still works. I'm like, how is this happening? It's like a Chucky doll. It comes really, really, really slowly now, but it's still working. I'm like, how is this possible? Right, I'm loving feeling some sense of order with some things. Yeah, I do feel like, yep, this is happening now, that's happening now. Would I have done it without this book? I don't know, maybe not. Can I imagine a light at the end of the tunnel with my room? One step at a time. I can see a tiny chink of light, like where you've got like a really dark space in a very tiny hole, like a pinprick. That's my room. We've still got a lot of things to do, but hey ho. The cleaning lady wants to go in there. She likes what's the word? She likes a challenge. My room's a challenge, a gigantic challenge. Yeah, I've done a box, so I'm impressed with myself. It exhausted me to do it. I was wiped out after I'd have a sleep, honestly, after doing a box, but I'm glad I'd done it. Most of it was ended up in the recycling. But it's good to sort the rubbish out after you've moved. Finally. Yeah. Money jar, yeah, I've got that sorted out now, where I'm starting to see little bits of money going in. I'm leaving money around. No one will pinch it. You know, when he was with me, he used to pinch all sorts. He used to look over my shoulder at the cash machine. He used to say that, oh, I'm just making sure no one can see over your shoulder. And I used to feel really, really vulnerable at the cash machine. And I knew that he was looking over my shoulder. I weren't daft. But I didn't want to, I was trying to hide it from him, the balance and stuff. And I have to do things a bit secretly. Opening up a separate account and squirreling money into that and then putting it back after, It's like I used to have to take my bag to bed with me and hide it so he wouldn't find, so he wouldn't take money from it and stuff, because he was a bugger for that. So yeah, hiding things, hiding money in socks, hiding money in an old pair of tights, anything, that didn't look obvious, just so it didn't get pinched for beer money. And it's funny how things become embedded in your head of how to do stuff. It becomes a normal doing that. So I started then, since we've moved here, and even before that, because I had some time where he wasn't living with us, but it was where he wasn't around, and stopping, it was a case of, I'll do this, I'll do that, but I didn't. I still was in the mindset of he was still present. So it never happened. So it's only when we moved here and occasionally I started doing the money jars. But then I stopped it. I think it's like all habits creep back in where you suddenly think, what if? And I'm thinking, no, get back to it now. And I'm pretty pleased with myself in that part of things because it's like retraining the brain. It's hard. I'm currently feeling stressed from no care person to help. Yeah. At the minute, I've got a cleaning lady that comes in. She's come once a week, which is what the other cleaner did. My other cleaner is off at the moment because she's had an operation and she's recuperating. So I've had one person to replace her for the time being. But the person that's there to come and do my help and be my assistant, doing all sorts of little things that most take for granted, like peeling vegetables and chopping them up and helping me with shopping and things like that. She seems to have just disappeared. I don't know what's going on. And the fact that she's not been here to help has been a huge, huge thing for me. And I'm like, it needs to change. I've got to sort this out. I want to know whether she's coming back or not. I know that she had, because she did another job as well. And I think that personally the job has got more hours, it's got more time consuming, plus she's had cancer, so it's like she's still recovering from all that, and maybe it's more exhausting on her for it to do, so she can't come here. But I just think, I just want to know for me what's going on, because she used to come on a Saturday, she used to come on a Tuesday. The cleaner lady that's come at the moment, I mean, she started doing extra jobs that normally my care lady would do, like stripping my bed down. And she even did clothes, got them out the dryer and put the other ones from the washing machine into the dryer and all that stuff, and even put stuff in the washing machine that I never asked her to do, but she did it. And I was like, oh, okay, this is nice. You know, doing things like that I've not asked her to do. It takes the pressure off me with my health. But I still need somebody, even if she does start doing more and more. I'm still short on a person to help me towards the weekend. Hoover needs running around quickly. The cats love making a mess. Shopping, helping with that, helping me with sorting out some vegetables and peeling and chopping them and that kind of thing. Or salad stuff, anything like that needs a bit of help. Yeah. And when you don't have that person to help you, all of a sudden it makes you feel very, very shit and very on your own and unable to manage. And it was company as well, you know, it was someone to talk to for like an hour, and yeah, it was good. But I don't know what's happened. So that's that day anyway. But I need to know for myself, because this is just weighing on my head now. Right, and then today's one was Sunday the 8th. I often get stuck in bad habits and patterns, and these can be hard to break. What habits would you like to break this month? Spending what I've put aside. So starting a Christmas saver card and spending it early. So I want to keep adding to it and keeping going. That is the thing with these cards and me. Saving stamps, I start with good intentions and then either spend them or just forget to do it. So that is going to be a lot of my goals and things, my entries seem to be around money. Not believing in myself, I don't think that's really a habit, but I don't know. Maybe it is. You know, giving myself a bit more self-confidence, maybe. You can do it, that kind of thing. Motivational. Start watching a bit of TV. It's hardly on. I still pay for all the license and everything. Break old habits created by domestic abuse. No music, no TV. Yeah, savings jars empty. Some of them are. And some have gone back to being full again. Yeah, that's another one. He used to lord over the remote control, and if it's something I wanted to watch, it never seemed to be put on, or if it did, it had a lot of huffing and puffing and could just feel the tension. So yeah, and then there were programs he would want to watch that he'd sort of make me, and if I'd gone upstairs to sort some washing out or whatever, it was like, I paused the TV and waited for you. All that kind of stuff. So I'd have to come downstairs and, oh, we never watch anything together, blah, 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 you know, that kind of thing. And then he used to have his music on and really, really loud, which caused a lot of tension between us and neighbours. and people that lived on the street. So I never wanted to listen to any music. For me, it was like a trigger. So I need to try and put a bit of music on in the car for a bit or whatever, just to break old habits. I mean, Christmas Day I had the telly on, and Christmas Eve I had the TV on for a few hours. I watched a film and then that was off again. But I do want to get back into it all. Because I've no clue what's on at the moment, and I've just got no interest with it at all. Okay, and then finally try and cook fresh veg twice a week. Even if it is just the ready chopped vegetables again, I might end up going back into that. It's more expensive, but I can't peel, I can't chop very good. And I need help. And if the person's not there to help me, then I've got to find other ways. So yeah, I'm going to go back to doing fajitas, ready chopped salads, things like that. Yeah, I'm going to do that, I think. Sod it. Yeah, because the amount of vegetables I've thrown away this week, because she wasn't here to help with them. So I give up on it. Be present, look at what I have. Earlier on I had a huge cuddle with a couple of the cats. It was lovely. One of the ones is quite shy and doesn't come up that often. And it was nice that he actually just sunk into my arms and just had a big cuddle. Yeah, it was wonderful. So yeah, that's today's one. And then I've got to draw a picture tomorrow of how I'm feeling. Draw a picture in the space below to depict your current emotions. We'll see about that one. But yeah. Right. That's me done then for the next couple of days. I shall get back to you again with this soon enough. Right. Tatty bye guys. Tra.